Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's Vieri. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a cute ball. Oh, what a ball! Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and...
Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Italy with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Decent hit from there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Baggio goes short. It's Baggio! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Roberto Baggio just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baron. Searching pass he's played there. Ibrahimovic gets through on his own. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, Ibrahimovic! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Baron could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Vieri! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Roberto Baggio picked out brilliantly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's tried one! Oh, nearly. Lofted upfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Del Piero. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic. He's away! Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Batistuta. Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. He's got away. Del Piero! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Threads one in, and this is Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Italy are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Look at the space. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's picked it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, well played. Costa Curta. Now they can break here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Best. And this is Vieri. And that's really well manoeuvred. He steps in, and that's Vieri! Oh! That was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And he's been shifted off it. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's a dangerous ball. Marquez. Italy do have a chance to counter here. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vitinha. Del Piero. Howson cuts it out. Roberto Baggio. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Best. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Roberto Baggio. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. The cross in looks like a good one. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gattuso. Veron. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes a shot! Goal, Italy! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Italy get themselves into the lead. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koulibaly. Veron. Great vision. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pinches it off him. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Ibrahimovic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Inter Milan have their second corner now. A real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. He's seen that. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And Cruyff! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Ibrahimovic! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is it. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard.
That's going in strongly.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Costa Curta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And this is the big chance. Looking for the run.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot's on here. Oh, good take in a good area. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that has left him in a heap. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Baggio. Cruyff quietly revving up. And he's running through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
Howson has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Gattuso does really well to win the ball there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rodri has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Italy really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get free.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Pieri. Oh, good spread. Now it's Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's no flag. Oh, he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. It's Neymar! Vitinha. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, super ball. Crosses it in. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And we have our very first corner. Baggio goes short. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Del Piero. That has ended up in no man's land. Up towards the flank. Zanetti. Now who's going to be first to this? And they've got a throw. Not the most convincing of passes. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Now it's Vieri. Ibrahimovic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Back in possession and ready to go again. Opts for safety. Aims beyond the defence. Roberto Baggio conjures time and space where few can. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's picked out the run. Pass somewhat off target. And a chance! Goal! Inter! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Knocks it into space. Here's found the... Ibrahimovic! It's Baggio! Vitinha. Ball played for Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. And they can counter here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gattuso.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Good ball, good take. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Baggio. He came in hard, very hard. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe finds himself offside. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Veron. And it's Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Mbappe. He is through here, and he's had a hit. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Contribuire all'iniziativa un gol per la vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi. Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Tries a shot! Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Del Piero. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Del Piero with best!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Del Piero. Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Roberto Baggio. Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal. And the finish! No. Best! And the ball has another go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a fine interception. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for the run. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Cruyff. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Can he latch on to this? It's Neymar! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that. Italy appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, the ball's run loose. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they win it back again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gattuso into the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. Neymar, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do...
Eto'o! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Can he get onto this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Cruyff. Shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. One sweeping move executed with... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, nice interception. Veron tries a definite... And he shoots! And it's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. The final 5 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh no, this chance! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Pass somewhat off target. Eto'o. And he's away. Eto'o! Danger averted for now. Costa Curta. Very nicely done. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. And he's onside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi is onto it in a flash. And it's Eto'o. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Yamal. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with
Roberto Baggio! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Howson. Marquez promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been shaped to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Italy with the corner, they're first. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's another throw. Real chance! He can get that clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Baron. Zanetti. He's picked his way through. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. Deep cross. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Eto'o takes control of it and he's on the move. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Veron, can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Eto'o! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Italy really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cross to the back post. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal's cross goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Ibrahimovic instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Yamal, oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. He's had it taken off him. Decent chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a bit.
Yamal! It's fallen kindly here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Shot could... And a chance! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Italy take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a promising position. Now then, the ball's come loose. Italy have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And he's going to have his name taken. Roberto Baggio can so cleverly bypass the press.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Baggio
recupero.
demonstrating his defensive quality there. Best. He has found the way through. Best. Plenty to aim at here. Hangs in a cross. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he plays one through. Young. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Neymar. And it's Gattuso. Now this could be a chance. Best, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nouri. Inter Milan finding their passes. Veron. Zanetti. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. Looking to go deep.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh, and the shot! Against the crossbar. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o. Veron. Zanetti. Looking tidy in possession here. And he shoots! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Eto'o. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Yamal. And he's on his way! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. Ibrahimovic. Neto. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. The ball has bounced loose now. Flashes it across. Best. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. He's got away. And the shot! Gattuso getting this one clear. Passes short and sharp. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to...
Shoots! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Roberto Carlos goes sliding in. Neymar, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read. Tries to pass it through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Takes a shot! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Italy go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
That's a good run down the left. Cruyff. Italy, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Italy really wanted that two-goal...
Applies the finish! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Neymar. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Baggio. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! It's hit the uprights. And that will be it. Italy have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.